What up? What up? What's good, man? It's Kim TV, and I'd like to welcome you to the place to be. I got a special guest with me today. He hails from Sunset, Louisiana, one of the coldest DJs down south. If he not at your party, it's not a party. His speakers knock the pictures off the wall. He's the only bull in the yard that they call the top dog. What up, Donna? I ain't saying what's up with your baby.
What's going on, Kim TV, man? What's going on, brother? So happy to be here, man, and loving what you're doing, man. Love this format, man. I'm loving it so much, man, and thank you so much for reaching out to me, man. And I wouldn't want to be anywhere else. I'm good to go, man. So how's everything? Let's get it.
Everything good, everything good. What's going on, Top? It's good to see you, man. I wanted you to come to the show. I've been reaching out to your publicist trying to get you. I couldn't catch up to you, but I finally got you, baby. I finally got you. Just to let you know, Kim TV is back, man. Kim TV is back.
You got me, even though you're trying to cover up them tigers, but you know.
Oh, we went there early.
You covering up.
We went there early.
But I do. Y'all can't see it. You know, the audience not gonna see it, but I do have Southern. Do have Grambling. Got
shout out.
Got UL.
Shout out.
You know. What about?
Man, I'm gonna touch on it for a little minute. Get this out the way. Well, you know, Alabama was my team, but when Saban retired, I went ahead and retired. You know what I mean? So I got to pick a team. But anyway, this is not about me, man. This is about you, Top Dog, man. Tell us about yourself, man. The people know who I am. They know who you are. Oh, I mean, I know who you are. I'm sorry. Yeah, tell the people about yourself. Let's hear about you, baby. How you got into DJing?
Oh, man. Bro, that's a story. That's a story, man. Really and truly, and this is something I'm going to be honest with it, man. How I got into DJing, I've always been drawn to music. Music has always been my thing since I was young, from playing in the marching band in school and being like my band director that I saw a few months back, my first band director I ever had, say I was somewhat of a prodigy. I didn't think so, but he confirmed it with my wife that I was somewhat of a prodigy. But anyway, so music was always a part of my life. And to be honest with you, what got me into DJing was growing up, my sister had like the knowledge of music, and my sister would listen to songs, and every song that she'd put on, it had a flow to it. So I always tell people, if it wouldn't have been for my sister, Denise Etienne Francis, Joanne Denise, it wouldn't have been no me. So listening to the music that she listened to, and I always would rag and say, what you listen to that old people music for? But to be totally honest, when I started DJing, I basically was just copying what she was doing at the house. And it took off. Yeah, from all the old music, from the Bobby Bland, the Tyrone Davises and Johnny Taylors and all that music, Aretha Franklin. Man, my sister had music like she had an old soul from young. And I just mimicked her. The only difference was she was never, ever a big talker. I've been a talker since I was small. So playing the music and using my gift of gab, I guess you should say, that's what propelled me over and got me over. But really and truly, if it wouldn't have been for my sister laying the foundation and really introducing me to the different genres of music, I probably wouldn't have never been a DJ, man. And you'll never I can tell this story. The other person that was with us, my auntie and them might not remember it, but the guy that was with me, well, he wasn't with me there, but my little cousin, he lives out there in Pearland now, Mr. Ricky Jr.
Shout out Ricky Jr., shout him out.
Yeah. So Ricky, we were at his mama's house, and I don't know what I was playing for. I was using a house system, bro. And it's so funny. We were talking before the show started. We was talking about microphones, man. The reason why I have this mic is because you know what my first microphone was?
Talk about it.
Now, mind you, I'm playing underneath the garage at my auntie's house, which is my dad's sister, which is Ricky's mom. I plugged in a headphone. You remember the old
take it back.
The old Walkman, the Walkman CD, you know, the headphones you get with the Walkmans, or either the Walkman cassette thing.
Yes, sir. So, it would run the wire through your shirt. Used to run the wire through your t-shirt so you can block. I'm with you. With you.
So I had an adapter. I plugged that up into a microphone port, and was talking through the headphone.
Come on.
I swear to God, that was my very first
Come on,
gig.
Top.
I swear to God, that was my very first gig. That was my very first microphone, man. And I said, and it was so funny because everybody down Durio Street in Sunset, they was hearing the music. And they was like, you know what, Chip, you good at that, man. Maybe you need to start this, man. And maybe you need to go with it. So that was my very first gig. Took a pause from DJing. I did DJing for a while, and then I took a pause from DJing, and I stepped into let's see, I was working with Keith Frank at the time. I was Keith Frank.
Shout out to Zydeco Boss.
The Zydeco Boss, man. And bro, much love and respect to Keith, man. And I was traveling with Keith, and I was the roadie, and Keith. If you ever work with Keith Frank, man, you learn a lot, but he doesn't teach you anything, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got you. I grabbed it.
That's not a dig on him. That's a man saying, you want to come with me, you got to inhale what we doing. I don't have time to sit here and show you. I need people around me that's gonna learn how to roll, because when we need to roll, we need to roll. And Keith still is one of the biggest artists in Zydeco music, and he showed me so much without teaching me a single thing. I love that brother from That's Why We Call Each Other Brothers. I love him till today.
I agree. Man. I agree.
And Brad and Jennifer. But anyway, did that with Keith, man, and Keith started letting me from being a roadie unloading the trailers to he started letting me work the soundboards. And he told me, say, if you mess up, I'm going to tell you. And that's it. And he just put me out there. He said, if you mess up,
okay.
I'm tell you. And I got my lumps. He once again, he say, listen. He said, I can show you, but if you don't listen, you'll never get it. So,
fact.
So he showed me, well, he didn't show me, like I said, I picked up on it. And then by that time, after rolling with Keith, man, and wife graduated. Shout out to my wife, man. I got to say, because Tiffany is the wind beneath my wings, man. She held it down through everything while she was in college, had her husband running around with her soon-to-be husband running around here playing in nightclubs and everywhere else. But anyway,
shout out to wifey.
Shout out to Tiff, man, Tiffany ATN. But so after that, Tiff and I got married. Had the nice wedding. Everybody was in the wedding, man. Me and Lionel still running, trying to go to the clubs, thinking we young. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bush
right.
Man. Shout out to
Bush Park in the building. I'm gonna get him. It's funny he don't chime in that chunk.
Yeah.
He gonna see this, though. He gonna see this. I'm waiting on him.
I think he had work. He had work tonight. Yeah, today is Tuesday.
Okay.
So anyway, moving forward. After that, Tiff and I get married. Things happened in my life where, right after we got married, man. And I know I'm kind of getting off subject, but
no, you fine. Let's do it. I love backstory. It's what Kim TV all about. Backstories, how to get into it, how to progress.
So not a lot of people know this. So Tiff and I, right after Tiff and I got married, like about 9 months after we got married, I had to stop rolling with Keith. I wanted to be home more with my wife and just work because I was a newlywed. I had to be home. Well, roll around. As with all young men, I was newly married, but I didn't have any children, and things happened on my job where things didn't go the way I wanted to go to. I was still young and dumb, didn't care, and just walked off a job, and I went without a job for like 6 months, right? So that's what, to get back to DJing, I asked God to show me the way, help me provide for my young family, which it was just me and Tiffany, help me provide for them, and I'll do the rest. So I went back to what I knew. I knew music. I knew how to DJ. Started back DJing. Gigs just started coming. God provided. Gigs was coming. At that same time, my wife's cousin, Wayne Singleton, shout out to Wayne Singleton and Same Old Two-Step. And that's a whole nother story, bro. We'd be here 24 hours and I tell you the story, man. But listen, shout out to Wayne Singleton and Same Old Two-Step as well. Wayne and I were the founding members of Same Old Two-Step Zydeco Band, and that all happened within that span of time. Because Wayne and I was playing with Sydney. I don't know if you remember Sydney Charles out of Leonville. You remember Sydney?
Nah, I don't
You remember
recall.
Sydney? Okay. Well, we
Nah, but
played
shout
with
out to
Sydney.
Sydney though. Shout out
Shout
to
out to
Sydney in the
Sydney
building.
and his brother Roger Poe. Rest in peace, Raj, man. It's so many people, bro, and I'm sorry I gotta just hit the top people, man, because we gonna run over. But was with Sidney Charles and first Zydeco band I was with backing up, and I'm jumping, but with Coleman Jean, who's now the guitar player for Chris Arduin. Well, he's a freelance guitar player, but Coleman Jean, my good friend Scooter, we started a band called Sugarfoot and the DP Express. Check me out, right? Sugarfoot and the DP
Sugarfoot.
Express. That was the name of the group. So it was me, Corwin, Lil Wayne, Roger, I think I forgot who was playing Scrub Boy for us. But anyway, that was the gist of the band. Move on, we moved and we went with Sydney, and then it was Sydney Charles and DP Express, right? By that time, I'm still playing in the band. The band wasn't taking off. I'm still DJing. I was rolling in between, rolling. Me and Roger, R.I.P. Raj, once again, he was my roadie. I'm DJing. Roger said, man, I just need to get out the house. Come on with me, man. I took care of Raj. Me and Raj would roll. Okay. Then the paradigm shift again, where now I had another job. I then got another job. I was working again. Wasn't a high-end job, so I still needed extra income because I wanted to support my house, right?
Correct.
Wayne and I got together. We say, look, we didn't play with all these other people. He say, Chip, what you think if I take the lead playing accordion? I say, man, go for it. I always played the bass, you know? So I say, go for it, bro. Got with 3 other guys, Brandon Miller, Lloyd Mitchell, and Michael Broussard, known as the Young Bull right now.
Okay.
Those 5 got together, and mind you, Lionel was there the whole way. Lionel was supposed to be part of the group. Lionel just
come on, man. It's breaking news on Kip TV, bro. Lionel's supposed to be part of the group.
Lionel was supposed to be part of the group, but Lionel, and if you funny. Funny you should ask about that, because we were talking about that today where he said, Chip, you know, it was the reason why I didn't join the group. He said I couldn't. He said, you know, I was glad just being security. That was his thing.
Yeah, he hated security. So hold on, wait, hold on. Let's hold that for a second. So what instrument he was gonna play? To be honest, you able to reveal that secret to the world?
No. To be honest, Lionel was supposed to be a second rug boy player. If he would have played, he'd have been a second.
Oh, right? I ain't never knew this.
Yeah. But you know, he never wanted to come on stage. Now he was always on stage, but he was never on stage. If that made sense.
He was on stage, but not on stage. Yeah. I'm following.
So we formed that group, man, by the good grace of God. Like I said, I'm working. Hook up with these young men just had graduated high school. I was the oldest one. The band took off like a rocket, man. We doing shows, we doing festivals, we opening for all the biggest acts. God just saw fit, man. And then, boom, had our first child. Morgan came along. Morgan came along. I'm traveling hard. I mean, I'm working a 5-day-a-week job, get off the Friday, come home, kiss my baby, kiss both my babies, my wife and my child, take a bath, get dressed, hit the road, out of here. They basically wouldn't see me till Sunday night when I get back.
So you was out of state with it? You was out of state?
We were everywhere.
Wow.
We, like I said, we went everywhere, bro. We flew out. We leave the Thursday sometime and wouldn't fly back till the Sunday, get back to Sunday, or get back to Saturday night, have to play out here to Sunday. You know, it was a whole big thing, and it was taxing, man. It was taxing. So it went a while like that. We did it. As with all bands, everybody kind of went their own way, you know.
Right.
We love, like, the 5 members, the 5 founding members. Now, Corwin was in the band too, but he was in school getting his master's degrees and everything, so he couldn't be in the band. And the 5 founding members, we loved each other like brothers, but not saying we grew apart, but we all had our different choices of what we wanted to do, right?
Okay, so y'all was the 5 heartbeats before the 5 heartbeats.
Basically.
Shout Eddie Kane, man. Shout out Eddie Kane Jr.
So
I'm tracking.
So basically, Brandon, Mike, and Lloyd. Lloyd went on to play with Keith Frank. He joined Keith Frank in the Swallow Zydeco band. B Mill and Mike joined Lil Nate's band, and they did really, really well. Now Mike started his own group about 3-4 years ago, and he's doing extremely well. Wayne is still going with same old two step. He's still going, and that when we all went our separate ways, that's what made DJ MF and Top Dawg really stand out.
Okay,
Because
that's when the dog came
that's
out.
when the dog came, because
Okay,
I was free. I didn't have to worry about, and I could play at my leisure. Well,
right.
also I thought you were there, Kemp. It was just
Yeah,
like the band. It took off.
I was in the building.
You were in the building. Everybody was calling. I enjoyed that ride so much.
What that feeling was like, Top? What that feeling was like?
It at first it was kind of overwhelming that I couldn't believe that people that wanted me and really loved what I was doing and they enjoyed it. And my biggest joy was hearing people say, "Boy, you made me feel good. Boy, you cut up. Boy, you talk smack. Yeah, boy." Like that's what I loved. I love it.
The music, the music, the music.
The music, and they loved the way I was working the show. And so I got a funny story. One lady, and I'm telling this live, but to any DJ
talk about it.
To any DJ that's
talk about it, man. This is what it's about. Talk about it, Top. This is Kim TV, man.
To any DJ that's out there, you can't please everybody. So they had a lady that came to me. Now, mind you, we had about 600-700 people. We were at a wedding. It was about 600-700 people. It was full. Everybody cutting up, and we just having fun. And I mean, a lady came up to me and she just said, "Oh, just let the doggone music play. You talking all through the songs, just ruining the songs." That one person.
Wow.
Ever since that woman had did that to me for a long time ago, I never was the same DJ after that.
Oh.
And that cut me. It cut me because not necessarily saying she took what I do, but I let her take who I was.
Fact.
And I carried that. But I pushed through it because I had so many, man, I was booked out for like a year and a half. Past.
Wow.
And I still was showing up to shows, but it had changed me because now I wasn't doing what I was doing before.
Okay.
And I'm saying all that because people wonder now, people be like, "Well, I thought he had retired." Well, I'm giving people the answer why I retired. It wasn't because of her. It was because I let somebody take the joy from what I was doing by her saying that. And to that, when Mama passed in 2014, and that was my biggest cheerleader. When Mama died, the wind was gone from underneath me, and I was like, whatever. So I limped up until this year. I started less and less taking gigs. I had been told people I was retiring 10 times before, but people kept saying, "No, you gotta play, you gotta play, you gotta play."
Right. I couldn't believe it myself when I got wind. I got wind Top Dawg, and then the bull was really in the yard, man.
Now I tell everybody the same thing. Never say never. Never say never. Now, will I ever be back to that high level that I was? Only at my choosing.
Well, I was about to ask you that question. Would you ever take it to that magnitude again, where you can just press, or you the type to just like kind of you controlling the narrative?
Well, I'm writing my own story. As you can say, I'm controlling the narrative. The way I want it to end is the way I'm doing it. Right now, currently, I'll let your audience. Kim TV, it's alive. It's live right here. It's the first time anybody heard it. So right now, actually, I'm actively my whole system. I'm actually reworking it. My wife looking at me like I'm crazy. She said, "Well, I thought you was retiring again." She said,
"Oh yeah."
She said, "Why are you fixing all this stuff?" I say, "Well, if I'm gonna pick and choose what I want to do, because it seems like," and once again, thank you, Jesus, and thank y'all for all the years of courage and support that people gave me. I said, whoever I leave my house for, I want to give them a concert atmosphere each time.
Okay.
That's my next goal. When I'm gonna take it to a level of which you done been there with with the wall shaking, setting people alarms off in their cars, and
I'm trying to tell you,
but I'm going a step
knocking
further now.
pictures off the wall, man. That's what I'm trying to tell them.
Yeah, but I'm going a step further this time, and I'm writing the narrative how I want it to go. And at the end of the day, I am getting old. I'm 47, babe. I'll make 48. In a few months. In 6 months, I'll be
You're still
48.
young.
So I'm writing the narrative, and whomever I decide to play for when they call me, and if I say, well, yeah, I'm coming, just know. So if anybody call me and you get me at my house, just know I'm bringing you a full concert atmosphere. I'm gonna make sure people can hear us 6 blocks away.
They already know.
Gonna be hurting your ears. You gonna feel it in your soul.
Right.
That's my whole thing.
I like it. Let me ask you a question there, Top.
Yeah.
If you can, we're gonna back up for a minute. If you can think back, and I'm pretty sure you got all the knowledge. What year was it when you first started DJing?
Oh man, that was in 1993.
93.
So I was about 16.
Ooh, 93.
Yeah.
So it's 31 years you've been DJing.
Yeah. Something, I guess, yeah. With everything, with music, DJing. Yeah. So, yeah. But I've been playing music since I was in the 5th grade. So that was in the 80s. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want to say congratulations. Once you get that DJ in front of your name, that's forever. That's legendary. So I appreciate you. I appreciate you jumping on the Kim TV show. You know what I mean? Man, it's been a hard time trying to catch up to you. You came through, show Kim TV love. You always show Kim TV love. Go throwback on YouTube if you want to search that. If the world want to search that, check out Top Dawg live in action. But I'm pretty sure he'll be at a venue near you.
Yeah,
I can co-sign that.
It was quite a ride, man. I enjoyed it, man. And like I said, I'm still writing my own story. So, it's so much more I can get into. But I know we limited on time. But
I already know. I didn't want to hold you. I just want to get all this valuable information. Is there any advice that you can give to upcoming DJs? What would you share with them?
What I would share to them is be you. Never let nobody take you out of what makes you you. And if you're gonna improve on something, improve on you. Don't change you. Improve on you. Meaning, if you already got the people captivated by you, only enhance that. Don't take away. Don't make the mistake I made. Because you got to understand, when I said I changed, I had people come up to me, man, you okay? Something going on? This ain't you. You normally do this. You normally do that. What's going on? You sounding good, yeah, but something wrong. So I tell any DJ is 2, 1, don't never change you for nobody else. Always be you. 2, please, for God's sakes, don't go stick yourself in debt.
Right,
behind all this equipment to compete with everybody else. Because like I said, my wife and I got a lot of money tied up in this, from the truck and the trailer. Yep. It's somewhere around probably between $75,000 to $100,000. Yeah, we got that tied up. But how many years you say I've been playing? So you cut off
31,
but then you cut off about 15. You know what I'm saying? Cut off 15 of that, so you can say around 17, 18,
16, 17.
My wife and I have been married for 21 years, so you can roughly say 21 years of putting money into that. So that's why I can say from the truck, which the truck is the most expensive thing.
Right. But so basically, it don't happen overnight, right, Chop?
No. And don't put yourself in debt. And for God's sakes, stick to your morals. If it's certain things you know you don't want to do in front of a certain group, don't do it. Just don't do it. Just tell them no. Just tell them no. Say, go find somebody else that's gonna do it. I'm not doing it. Because with me too, and that's a whole nother story, and we'll probably have to do this in a different segment if ever I come back on. If ever you invite me back.
Oh, you gonna be back. You gonna be back, man. You gonna be back, Top Dawg.
That's the third thing I tell any DJ is don't ruin your name. If you playing a wedding and they're on you about playing music that's just cussing, and you look out in the audience and you see grandmothers and grandfathers and great aunties, just look at them and tell them straight up, look, if that's what y'all wanted me to do, while these people here, you should have got somebody else. When they leave, I got you. We can party like this all night, but I'm respecting these people.
Right. Let me ask you a quick question, real quick, since I got you, man. So, this past July, we had a family reunion. When my fiance had a family reunion, I'm part of the family now.
Yes, sir. Congratulations.
Yes. Appreciate ya. Yeah, see, I'm all smiles, you know. So we had a family reunion down in Franklinton, Louisiana. You know, kind of Bogalusa, Mississippi-ish. And we had a DJ, and he kind of played some things. You know, he did his thing and whatnot. So the thing was, he really, like you just mentioned, the music he was playing didn't fit the crowd. Like, he was playing music for himself. So another family member was like, man, sometimes you're running across DJs to where you actually gotta, like, you slide them a jump drive and say, hey, look, play this and just let it rip. Now, how you feel about situations like that? Like if you had a wedding or whatnot, and somebody drop you. But I know, well, I can't say you can answer like from your heart, because when they book you, they know what they're getting.
Yeah. Well, and personally, I love it when they do that. You know, early on, I didn't care for it too much, but really and truly, as I've gotten older, I love it, because who knows your family better than you? In other words, if somebody come and say, man, my family, Kim, you done been with us. You know, when my brother-in-law, all of us together, we play that slow song, everybody singing and crying. You know what it is, McKinley Mitchell, Rainbow.
Yeah.
You know what
That's
I'm saying?
the one.
That's the one. Everybody crying. That's a slow song. You know, nobody be like, we play that in the middle of the set.
Let it rip.
But you know, I love it because it's like they know what the family like. They know what get their aunties and uncles moving, and the women moving, and they know exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just like down here when I be in Texas, when that song had first came out, what it is that Kate Wayne with it. You know what I'm talking about? That little song. Yeah. Alexandria would play that. Texas would play that. Well, here, you know, they would never play that.
Right.
And I didn't know what it was, but a dude came to me and said, man, you got this song here. Now at that time, you know, we was on CDs.
You had to pull out the surgical kit.
Yeah. He went and got the CD out of his car, popped it in, the whole floor, because it was all his family. Whole floor got packed. I don't be so full of myself where I can't listen to somebody telling me something, you know. And they have other DJs being there say, you know, Chip, man, play this. You know, some DJs, their egos can't handle it. Me, I love it. If we can make it through this night and the crowd is moving and you see a point, you see where the flow I'm going with, if I put on this one song, it's going to knock the bottom out. Let's go with it, you know?
Right.
That's just how it is, man. So to answer your question once again, because I go the long way, I'm long-winded.
Yeah, it's good.
I
do you.
Yeah, I have no problem with it. I love it. I enjoy it.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. That's exactly what I thought I was expecting you to say. So, like I said earlier, I ain't going to hold you too much, Top Dawg. She talk to the people, let them know how to find you. If they need to book you. Whatever you need to share. Coming out of retirement, baby.
Why you trying to throw me back in there? Well, listen, y'all. So if you want to reach out to me now, like I said, I'm still taking bookings. I'll go on a limb and say I'm still taking bookings. You know, I really do. But if you want to reach out to me, you can reach out to me via Facebook. You can reach out to me Messenger. That's how old I am. I don't know. You can reach out to me via Messenger. My real name, Donald ATN. You can look me up on Facebook. And if you want to book me, you can also reach out to me to my phone. I can give you my phone number, 337-739-6553. I greatly listen to anything you say. If you want me to go anywhere, I can go anywhere. I can go anywhere and play within reason.
That's what's up. Anywhere, world, y'all hear that? I just want to say again, Top Dawg, aka Chip. I appreciate you from coming on the show.
It's all good.
I seen all the glory. Now you got to share the backstory. That's what we love. If you need anything from Kim TV, you need me to be anywhere, I got you, baby. You know, I'm coming with the camera. I'm coming with the mics. We're going to do it.
We're going to do it live and in person, man. Another thing, y'all, be on the lookout, man. Kip is helping me. Be on the lookout, man. Top Dawg Radio, I've been talking about it for a few years. With the good grace of God and the help of Kim TV and a few other people, Top Dawg Radio will be coming to y'all shortly, man. So I appreciate
yes, sir.
And also, I would tell y'all I am on Instagram, I'm sure, because my daughter do that one. So as far as what the address is, I have no idea. But I am
Right.
on
We
Instagram.
get it to him. We drop it in the description.
That's it. I am on Instagram. I
Yes,
don't know what it is.
sir.
My children took that. My daughter took that over. I think sometime Kemp is hers. Now she had the trail ride more than me, man.
Oh, look at here. Oh, I already know when you play that. We run this Bush Pop coming on the floor. Shout out to Bush Pop.
You already know them boots jumping, boy.
Killing them boots, man. Killing them boots still moving, man. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
It's all good.
So anyway, man, I enjoyed myself, man. Thank you so much for
appreciate you. Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby. Thank you.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
We got big things coming up, man.
I'm even plugging my job. Y'all see that ViMed?
Oh, shout out ViMed. Google it. If you need any supplies delivered, we got you.
Live your life.
But yeah, man. Again, thank you, Ty, for being on the show, man. I'm gonna close this thing out, man. So check this out, Will. I appreciate you tuning in to Kim TV, man. I'm back like I never left. And as the old saying go, man, holla at your boy, Kim TV. Cut the check.